Hey, hi, hello. What do we have for today? Let's see. We got Cappies getting an expanded little studio apartment to their stall. Ooh, and Cheesecake finally, we're gonna finally get her over into that back pasture over there that Pumpkin explored. Cheesecake is exploring her new bedroom, which we still need to like outfit with everything, but I figured I'd just give them access now that it's safe for them to explore. We've got a new little bed and a door to Pumpkin's room. So now the Cappies have an apartment complex. This is our next step to Miss Cheese actually staying outside overnight because she has access to Pumpkin's stall, but she has her own little space so Pumpkin doesn't try to eviscerate her for going near Pumpkin's bed. So we've got to get her comfortable in her own little space with her own bed so she feels safe out there before we have her stay out here. I'm thinking about an area rug right here. What do you think, Cheese? You want an area rug? She'll treat it better than the dogs, I'll tell you that much. This is Pumpkin's suspicious walk. What is this place? Pumpkin's very interested in Cheesecake's new bed. Right, Pumpkin? Okay, let's see if today's exploration actually includes Cheesecake. Come on, Pumpkin. Hi, goats. Pumpkin. Come on, Pumpkin. Ivy, you be nice to Cheesecake. Cheese, you're getting left behind. So on this round of exploration, Pumpkin seems more content to go kind of slowly and check things out instead of just manically pacing around and checking everything out all at one time. Stevie, you look so majestic standing on that pile of goat poop. Hi, Betty. Cheese, Pumpkin ain't waiting for you. She says, wait up. And off they go. It's kind of crazy how much grows in here when the goats aren't on it. It's been maybe a week and a half since Pumpkin was on here before, and they've got all of these little ferns already growing. Look at Cheesecake leading the exploration. Pumpkin's all the way back here. What you doing, Cheese? Hi, Cheesecake. Look at you and your good recall. And you don't have to come all the way over. Cheese is a little suspicious. You can see the hair on the back of her neck sticking up a little bit. See it right there? It's like she's got a little shark fin. Pumpkin seems to be enjoying exploring a little bit more with Cheesecake here. Right, Pumpkin? Pumpkin's very relaxed this time. Hi, ma'am. How's it going? Hi, Cheese. You found some mud to step in? Cheese says, look at all these plants to climb over. Stevie, what are you chewing on? Stevie. Stevie. It's interesting. I would have thought that they would hang closer to each other while exploring a new space like this. But they've both been very independent in their explorations. Nope, we're running. Hi, Cheese. Cheese is getting so big, but she still looks like such a baby in the face compared to Pumpkin. I'm gonna stop for a scratch. Okay. Where you going, Cheese? Someone's downgraded to small shark fin. These areas are usually pretty well submerged in water during the rainy season. What you doing, Cheese? And what I'm hoping is that as the vegetation grows back in here a little bit, that they're going to get some of those more aquatic plants that are natural to their, not necessarily their range, because we're going to have a little bit different aquatic plants than they'd have in South America where they're native to, but just trying to have them have a little bit more of a naturalistic grazing opportunity rather than just grass. Not that they're doing any grazing back here anyway. Dogs, where did you guys go? Stevie! Stevie! Nobody has quite the recall that Stevie does, huh? Yeah. Moose still hasn't even come out. Mozzie! Come on, bud! Mozzie! He moves at his own pace. Come on! He says, I'm on the way. That's a okay, we're a little distracted by a smell. That's a good boy. I think for their next excursion, we'll let them go explore the creek pasture. I'm a little more nervous about that after Cheesecake's snake bite, but what I've been doing is letting the goats roam around on that pasture a little bit more, and hopefully they're stomping, driving away any snakes that might be hanging around in the area. So I'll probably leave the goats on that space for like most of the day before I let the Cappies in there to go explore, and then I'll just be supervising in there with them the whole time as well. There's only so much you can do about nature, you know? Yeah, for now we're just gonna do short little supervised excursions until we know these two are comfortable in that space. Now, Cheese, you're gonna go check out the one potential hazard in here? Great. Another reason why we stay supervised back here right now. Any random little stuff that you could get into. He says, I did nothing wrong. Stevie, what you got? You can tell when they're ready to go back home anyway. They walked back in by themselves. I didn't walk them over here. Pumpkin already went back inside. They're also thoroughly enjoying the new extension to their apartment complex, by the way. They've been going back and forth. You can tell by how dirty they got the floor already. Between Cheesecake's bedroom and Pumpkin's bedroom over on the other side. What you doing, Mozzie? The dogs are enjoying exploring too. Let me know in the comments if you think next time I should let the Cappies go explore the new creek pasture. Well, not new creek pasture, but the creek pasture. New to them, at least. Hi, Cat. Just need a little moral support while we watch the concrete truck. Yeah. This is one of those things where your bond with your animal is very important, because she's actually calm and chill with the big giant scary truck, right? Hello. Yeah. Yeah. Hello. She usually likes watching the workers too when it's not a giant scary truck. All right, random enrichment fun. So a big part of animal care is keeping everybody mentally stimulated and foraging naturally. So with animals who live in human care and don't have to worry about predators and all of that scary stuff, providing them with a variety of different stimuli is very important. Right, Pumpkin? So things that make them use their brain. And of course, because they're giant chickens, they have to work up the courage to approach the scary swinging food ball. Thank you to Producer's Pride for sending us this jolly hay ball. It's usually used for horses and hay, but our Cappies are very stuck up and don't really like eating their hay that much. So corn husk is the winner for us. All right, that's all we got for today. Let us know if we should get Miss Pumpkin and Cheesecake over in the little creek over there, and like and comment and subscribe and all the things. Pumpkin, where are you going? Pumpkin says, yes, we're gonna go for a swim. Hi, Phoebe.